PodcastHero.com.
Welcome to the Daily Quote, the podcast designed to kickstart your day in a positive way. I'm your host, Andrew McGivern, and this episode is brought to you by the Great News Podcast. Why? Because good news should be heard, and the link is right here in the show notes. Today's quote is widely attributed to Jean-Paul Sartre, French philosopher, playwright, Nobel Prize nominee, and one of the most influential thinkers of the 20th century. The exact original source hasn't been 100% verified, but the idea is so deeply consistent with his philosophy, and so widely attributed to him, that it could hardly belong to anyone else. He is credited with saying, "Only the guy who isn't rowing has time to rock the boat." Picture the boat, a small vessel on open water. Everyone on board has a role: rowing, navigating, bailing, contributing. The boat moves because of collective effort. Every person pulling their weight keeps things stable, keeps things moving, keeps everyone safe. Now picture the person in the back, arms folded, not rowing, who has opinions about the direction, complaints about the pace, commentary on everyone else's technique. Sartre's point is devastatingly simple. That person only has time for all of that because they aren't doing the work. This lands hard because we've all met that person. And if we're honest, we've all been that person. It's far easier to critique than to contribute. Far easier to identify what's wrong than to put your hands on the oars and help fix it. Criticism requires nothing. Contribution requires everything. Sartre's philosophy was built around the concept he called bad faith, the self-deception of people who deny their own freedom and responsibility, attributing their inaction to external forces rather than owning their choices. The boat rocker is bad faith made visible. They position themselves as the clear-eyed truth teller, the one brave enough to challenge the direction, while quietly exempting themselves from the responsibility of actually steering. Or rowing, in this case. For Sartre, to live authentically meant turning freedom into action. We are defined not by what we think or say, but by what we do. The rower is defined by their rowing. The critic is defined by their absence from the oars. And no amount of commentary from the back of the boat changes which one you are. There's a useful self-check buried in this quote. The next time you find yourself with strong opinions about what's wrong, what you should change, or what others are doing incorrectly, ask honestly, am I rowing? Because if the answer is yes, your perspective is earned, and your voice has weight. And if the answer is no, the most powerful thing you can do is pick up an oar. So here's the question, and it's a simple but uncomfortable one. In the areas of your life where you have the most opinions and the loudest voice, are you rowing? Because if you are, keep going. Your perspective is hard-won and it matters. But if you're not, there's a seat at the oars waiting, and the view from there is always better than the view from the back of the boat. Pick up an oar. That's where the real conversation starts. That's it for today. I'm Andrew McGivern, signing off for now. But I'll be back tomorrow. Same pod time, same pod station, with another Daily Quote.